हेलो बच्चों, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे एआई प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल एंड एथिकल फ्रेमवर्क्स ऑफ एआई. सो व्हाट आर द कंटेंट्स? द कंटेंट्स आर एआई प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल, डिफरेंट एआई डोमेन्स एंड एथिकल फ्रेमवर्क्स ऑफ एआई. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट इज व्हाट इज इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ एआई प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल. So AI project cycle is a cyclic process followed to complete an AI project. ये वो cyclic process है जो एक AI प्रोजेक्ट को कंप्लीट करने के लिए फॉलो किया जाता है, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग से लेके डिप्लॉयमेंट तक. जो पूरा प्रोसेस हम फॉलो करते हैं उसको हम AI प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल कहते हैं. इसमें इंक्लूड है प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व, स्कोपिंग, डेटा एक्विजिशन, data exploration, modeling, evaluation and deployment. So next, what are the different stages of AI project cycle? So पहली stage है problem scoping. What is problem scoping? सबसे पहले आप गोल सेट करते हैं. You set the goal for your AI project by stating the problem which you wish to solve with it. जो आपको AI प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करनी है उसके लिए आप गोल सेट करते हैं और प्रॉब्लम को स्टेट करते हैं. फिर हम वेरियस पैरामीटर्स को अंडर प्रॉब्लम स्कोपिंग वी लुक एट वेरियस पैरामीटर विच अफेक्ट द प्रॉब्लम वी विश टू सॉल्व सो दैट द पिक्चर बिकम्स क्लियरर. तो सबसे पहले गोल सेट करते हैं, प्रॉब्लम को स्टेट करते हैं और फिर वेरियस पैरामीटर्स को देखते हैं. ठीक है. देन सेकेंड स्टेज इज डेटा एक्विजिशन. तो डेटा एक्विजिशन करने के लिए आपको डेटा एक्वायर करना होगा. यू नीड टू एक्वायर द डेटा विच विल बिकम द बेस ऑफ योर प्रोजेक्ट. आपके प्रोजेक्ट का बेस होता है, एज इट विल हेल्प यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट द पैरामीटर्स दैट आर रिलेटेड टू प्रॉब्लम स्कोपिंग आर. सो डेटा एक्विजिशन में क्या होता है? बाय कलेक्टिंग डेटा फ्रॉम वेरियस रिलायबल एंड ऑथेंटिक सोर्सेस. So you go for data acquisition by collecting data from variable, reliable and authentic sources. Since the data you collect would be in large quantities, you can try to give it a visual image of different types of representations like graph, databases, flowcharts, maps, etc. इससे पिक्चर और क्लियर हो जाती है. सो आप डेटा एक्विजिशन में क्या करते हैं? डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं फ्रॉम वेरियस रिलायबल एंड ऑथेंटिक सोर्सेस. Once you collect the data, you try to give it a visual image like graph, database, flowchart, maps, etc. Then third stage is data exploration. After exploring the patterns, you can decide upon the type of model you would build to achieve the goal. फिर आप patterns को explore करते हैं. For this, you can research online and select the various model which will give a suitable output. Then you क्रिएट अ मॉडल. ठीक है. सो आप पैटर्न्स एक्सप्लोर करने के बाद कौन सा मॉडल आपको लगेगा आपकी एआई प्रोजेक्ट साइकिल में, आप वो मॉडल डिसाइड करते हैं, आप वो मॉडल बिल्ड करते हैं. ठीक है. देन आफ्टर दैट डेटा मॉडलिंग. सो यू कैन टेस्ट द सिलेक्टेड मॉडल्स. फिर आप सारे सिलेक्टेड मॉडल्स को टेस्ट करते हैं एंड फिगर आउट विच इज द मोस्ट एफिशिएंट वन. कौन सा मोस्ट एफिशिएंट है? सो मोस्ट एफिशिएंट मॉडल इज नाउ द बेस ऑफ योर एआई प्रोजेक्ट एंड यू कैन डेवलप योर एल्गोरिथम अराउंड इट. अब आप एल्गोरिथम बनाते हैं. देन फिफ्थ इज मॉडल इवैल्यूएशन. वंस द मॉडलिंग इज कंप्लीट, you now need to test your model on some newly fetched data. The results will help you in evaluating your model and improving it. फिर आप मॉडल को इवेल्युएट करते हैं. ठीक है. उसके बाद वंस मॉडल इवेल्युएट हुआ, आप उसको डिप्लॉय करते हैं. फाइनली आफ्टर इवेल्युएशन, द डिप्लॉयमेंट स्टेज is crucial for ensuring the successful integration and operation of AI solution in real world environment. So enabling them to deliver value and impact to users and stakeholders. So that is model deployment. Then next topic is introduction to AI domains. AI domains क्या होती हैं? तो artificial intelligence becomes intelligent according to the training it gets. For training, the machine is fed with data sets. Okay. So according to the application for which the AI algorithm is being developed, the data fed into it changes. With respect to the type of data fed in the model, the AI model can be broadly classified into three domains: statistical data, computer vision, natural language processing. So what is statistical data? So statistical data is a domain of AI related to data systems and processes in which the system collects numerous data, maintains data sets, and derives meaning sense out of them. The information extracted through statistical data can be used to make a decision about it. So that domain of AI which is related to data system and processes in which the system collects numerous data, maintains that data and derives the meaning is the statistical domain. So for example, price comparison websites. These websites are being driven by lots and lots of data. If you have ever used these websites, you would know the convenience of comparing the price of a product from multiple vendors in one place. The sites like Price Grabber, Price Runner, Jungly, Shopzilla, Deal Time are some of the examples of price comparison websites. Nowadays, price comparison websites can be found in almost every domain such as the technology, hospitality, automobiles, etc. Computer vision. Computer vision, abbreviated as CV, is a domain of AI that depicts the capability of a machine to get and analyze visual information and afterwards predict some decisions about it. The entire process involves image acquiring, screening, analyzing, identifying, and extracting information. This extensive processing helps computers to understand any visual content and act on it accordingly. In computer vision, inputs to machine can be photographs, videos, pictures from thermal or infrared sensors, indicators, and different sources. For example, agricultural monitoring. So computer vision is applied in agriculture for crop monitoring. For example, if your crop is having some bacteria or the crop is not up to the proper quality, so we will detect what type of paste we have to paste detection and then yield estimation. So drones with cameras capture aerial images of farmland which are then analyzed to assess crop health and optimize farming practices. Okay, then next is natural language processing. Natural language processing, abbreviated as NLP, is that branch of artificial intelligence that deals with interaction between computers and humans using the natural language. जैसे दो व्यक्ति बात कर रहे हैं वैसे ही हम कंप्यूटर के साथ बात करेंगे. That is called natural language processing. So natural language refers to language that is spoken and written by people, and natural language processing attempts to extract information from the spoken and written word using algorithms. So इसका example है email filters. Email filters are one of the most basic and initial application of NLP. It started with spam filters, uncovering certain words or phrases that signal a spam message. Suppose you have to identify a spam message, so you create a spam filter and you will provide the message to that spam filter, and then that filter will identify whether this message is a spam message or whether this message is a useful message. Okay. Then next is machine translation. So NLP is also used in machine translation systems like Google Translate and Microsoft Translator to automatically translate text from one language to another. These systems analyze the structure and semantics of sentences in the source language and generate equivalent translations in the target language. Okay, so next is ethical frameworks for AI. So what are framework? Framework are a set of steps that help us in solving problems. It provides a step-by-step guide for solving problems in an organized manner. Moreover, frameworks offer a structured approach to problem solving, ensuring that all relevant factors and consideration are taken into account. Additionally, they serve as a common language for communication and collaboration, facilitating the sharing of best practices and promoting consistency in problem-solving methodology. So what are ethical frameworks? Ethical frameworks, we know ethics क्या होते हैं, are a set of values or morals which helps us separate right from wrong. So frameworks are step-by-step guidance on solving problems. Hence, ethical frameworks are frameworks which help us ensure that the choices we make do not cause an unintended harm. Okay, so what is the need of ethical frameworks for AI? As we have seen how bias could result in unwanted outcomes in AI. Think of the hiring algorithm which was biased against women applicants. So AI is essentially being used as a decision-making or influencing tool. As such, we need to ensure that AI makes morally acceptable recommendations. So ethical frameworks ensure that AI makes morally acceptable choices. If we use ethical frameworks while building our AI solutions, we can avoid unintended outcomes even before they take place. So this is the need of ethical frameworks. What are the different types of ethical frameworks? These are two types, sector-based and value-based. Sector-based are bioethics for application in healthcare. Then value-based are rights, utility and virtue. Human life is valued over others. Utility, what offers more good than harm. Virtue, are my actions consistent with my beliefs? Then sector-based frameworks. What are sector-based frameworks? These are frameworks tailored to specific sectors or industries. Example, in the context of AI, one common sector-based framework is bioethics, which focuses on ethical consideration in healthcare. It addresses issues such as patient privacy, data security, and the ethical use of AI in medical decision making. Sector-based ethical frameworks may also apply to domains such as finance, education, transportation, agriculture, governance, and law enforcement. Then, value-based framework. A value-based framework क्या होता है? Value-based frameworks are concerned with assessing the moral worth of actions and guiding ethical behavior. They can be further classified into three categories: right-based, utility, virtue. Right-based prioritizes the protection of human rights and dignity, valuing human life over other considerations. It emphasizes the importance of respecting individual autonomy, dignity, and freedoms. Utility-based evaluates action based on the principle of maximizing utility or overall good, aiming to achieve outcomes that offer the greatest benefit and minimize harm. Virtue-based, this framework focuses on the character and intention of the individuals involved in decision making. It asks whether the action of individual or organization align with virtuous principles such as honesty, compassion, and integrity. Next, bioethics. Bioethics is an ethical framework used in healthcare and life sciences. It deals with ethical issues related to health, medicine, and biological sciences, ensuring that AI applications in healthcare adhere to ethical standards and considerations. So what are the principles of bioethics? Respect for autonomy, do not harm, ensure maximum benefit for all, and give justice. Non-maleficence refers to the ethical principle of avoiding causing harm or negative consequences. Maleficence refers to the concept of intentionally causing harm or wrongdoing. Beneficence refers to the ethical principle of promoting and maximizing the well-being and welfare of individual and society. So it emphasizes taking actions that produce positive outcomes and contribute to the overall good, ensuring that the greatest benefit is achieved for all stakeholders involved. So this is bioethics. Now, thank you for this, and तब तक आप A to Z सब्जेक्ट को लाइक करते रहें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक यू।